Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mark, and you are watching some TDM on Homefront on some map that I don't know the name of. It's got apartment complexes, a gazebo, and a Hooters billboard. That's all I remember from it. If somebody knows the name, leave it in the comments, because I don't remember the names of these maps. I think I know about 3 of them. I know there's a map called Borderlands that actually has a White Castle and a Hooters on the map, so that's why I remember it, because that's just very notable. But I am using a ACR with a holographic sight. My equipment is a personal UAV and the phosphorus, the white phosphorus airstrike. I don't remember what perks I'm using. I'm sure I'm using quick reload, and I think penny pincher and something else. I can't remember what it is, but I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about the game, what I think of it, whether you should purchase it yourself, and we'll just get into that. So I'm playing with a team of 7 people, including myself, so that made this a lot easier. This game is really team-oriented. You have a lot of roles that you can fill, and we have Jordan, or Captain Sparkles, who's just being a really cheap bastard with equipment called Parrot. And it allows you to fly around in a drone and mark enemies and make them a big red diamond on people's screens so they can find them and shoot them. And he was doing that the entire game. We were doing this all night. We had somebody who would run Parrot and for a couple games, and then somebody else would switch out with him so that they could get kills. Because if you're spamming Parrots, you're not going to get kills. You're just going to be sitting in a drone the entire time marking out enemies. As you can see, this red diamond is up. And it stays up for about 10 seconds, but you could just go by and spam them. And these people were just not taking down the drones at all. There was some other random guy that wasn't in our party, and he was also running the Parrot. You'll see how many assists him and Jordan got at the end of the game. It was pretty ridiculous. But as you can see from the title, I'm pretty proud of this game because it's a flawless TDM. I go 27-0. Juicer also does really well, and Adam does really well. We stomp this team. TDM goes to 120 kills, and the final score is 120-33. So these people just got completely raffle stomped on. So I want to talk a little bit about what I think of this game. It's really something that grows on you. When I first started playing it for the first few games, I was I was in a party with my friend Nick, and he can attest to the fact that I was just screaming about how much I hated this game. I just couldn't figure out how to play it correctly, and it just took me a couple hours of playing to finally get the hang of how you should approach approach playing this game and gunfights and whatnot. And just the fact that having a team makes this game so much easier. As you can see, Jordan or somebody marked 3 people out, and they were climbing out to the Hooters billboard, and some random guy was on the roof, and that just made them easy targets. And they just keep. I think these guys are just like just starting out in the game, and they just want to camp up on top of a roof because they have no other means of success yet. And they're just learning the game, so they figure maybe I'll just take the highest point on the map and nobody will find me, which just happens to be a Hooters billboard. But Jordan marking people out the entire game just spelled defeat for them. Like I was saying, this game takes a lot of time to get used to. I think the biggest tip I can give is if you're playing alone and you start out, you should probably just hop into TDM and use the personal UAV equipment. If you're not familiar with battle points, it's basically the currency that you purchase equipment or vehicles with, and you start out with 500 in every game. And automatically, whenever I start out a game, I just use my personal UAV because it costs 400. Or I'm using a penny pincher perk, which makes your equipment cost less, so it costs 320. Penny pincher cuts down the cost, I think, by 20%. So you can just do the math on all the different equipment. So my personal UAV is, I think, 320, and I have that white phosphorus airstrike, which is about 1,040 battle points, and it's awesome. I think beforehand I got a triple kill with it. I just love the way it looks when it comes down. It's so great, and the woman's voice whenever you throw down stuff is pretty sexy as well. So you can't argue with that. So Yeah, whenever you first start out playing this game, I would suggest running personal UAV. Having a basic understanding of where people are on the map is going to help you out, obviously, and it's really annoying when you don't have teammates that are helping you out with parrots or just calling out in general. That's why I love playing with a team so much, is because we're all on mics and we're giving each other call outs, even though they might not be marked out with a parrot. We can still give people a good generalization of where they're spawning or where some random guy is camping at, and that helps us succeed a lot better. So I would really suggest playing this game with a team, and if not, I would not suggest doing the objective game ground control, which is, I guess you could compare it to domination, but it's way different. I mean, you capture objectives, but they what it is like capturing objectives adds up to a total, and you have different rounds and stuff. It's hard to explain. I'll probably have a game of ground control come up onto my channel at some point and probably explain it further. But yeah, TDM is, it's the most basic format, and it's really easy to jump into this to try to get used to the game. And then you have the other what am I thinking of? Game type called Battle Commander, which Battle Commander is like a tweak on just the game in general, and you play it in either TDM or ground control. And Battle Commander, you get like secret objectives from a it's just some random guy who just comes on and is like, go do this shit or something. And whenever you get kill streaks, you'll see stars pop up onto your screen, and that just it's making you a more high value target. And every time you get more of a kill streak, you earn another star, and you get different abilities, while other people will just be able to see you on the map, and they'll be told to go after you once you get up to a certain star count. There's 6 stars total, but this is the end of the game. You see the final score. Ultimately, I think this game is worth the buy. It's really fun with friends, and I think you guys should try it out. So I hope you guys enjoy this commentary, and I will see you later.